All right, so welcome to day 20, Advent of Frostlings. It looks like we're going to be playing with Gitlab today. So I started the VM, and then we're going to be accessing this VM. I'm going to do it over the attack box. You can use your own system if you want. But I like to use the attack box to do this. And it says here, we're using a VM. You need to start an attack box, or use your own box, and then sign in here. And I went ahead and I opened up Firefox and went to this website. And we've got this here. We're going to log in. delf secops. Password's TryHack. Ooh, I fat fingered something. TryHackMe exclamation mark. No. Alright, so we're in the project, but I already went through this once and just looked to see if I could find out any of the answers to the questions based on the reading alone. So let's skip down to the questions, and I'll show you the ones that I was able to figure out just looking at through the reading. So what's the handle of the developer responsible for the merge changes? So that's obviously on the Gitlab here, and we could go over where that is too. But if I scroll up here and I look at this, I just see that bad secops is the handle. Frostlino is the kind of the more friendlier name that's on Gitlab. So I tried that and it worked. Aren't that bad secops? And then the other one was, what message do the Frostlings leave to deface the site? And that's up here on the screen grab in the reading right here. Frostlings rule. So I just put that in there. And that was the answer to fourth question. So we're good there. So now we need to know what port is defaced. What port is the defaced calendar site running on? I have no idea. So let's go through and look at the instructions on what we're supposed to do here. All right, so we've logged in. Upon login, you should see AOC DevOps Advent Calendar BFC. Yeah, we see it. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at the project. Okay. So I'm going to click on the project, and this is opened up, and I'm going to go ahead and open up this too. It says if we check the repository, so I'm going to click on the repository here, we see that it uses Apache to host an index file. All right, here's the README. Okay, it's written in YAML format for GitLab CI/CD. Defines a series of jobs and stages that will be executed automatically when the code changes and is pushed to this. Okay, cool. And this says this is what's in the GitLab YAML. So if we click on this, we can see what's in here. All right. Same thing we have here. What's in workflow, dependencies, task rules, and biggest investigation. So let's take a look at the merge request. Click on merge request. So we're going to look at the merge request. All right, we see one was merged recently. There's some activity made for testing. It looks like Frostlino has done something. So if we go back and we look at this one, we should be able to see this. It was created a week ago. And here's the same thing that we see here, right? So this screenshot is from this here. We minimize this, we see more of what this looks like here. All right, cool. You see that there's bad secops right there. What's going on here? Let's check the jobs. So we're going to go to merge request jobs. It's not letting me. I don't see. Oh, are we in a different? We're in a different thing. Yeah, we're a CI/CD here. All right. Here's all the jobs. Check the jobs that have been executed. So I'm guessing finished. At first glance, the testing jobs have been running just like the detective said. However, teams have complained that the production site has been acting up. The test environment shouldn't be affecting the website production environment. In the rules section of the GitLab YMCI file, that's a long name, the branch shouldn't trigger a job if the branch is not in main. Branches are ways to track changes in the work and copies the repository, and engineers work on changes. When they're ready, they merge. In other words, they move branch. Okay, checking the calendar site. Let's take a look at it. Navigate to the machine's IP and type in the port you saw in the Docker command run in the config file. So where did we see the config file? Install dependencies. So it wasn't in here. Maybe it was back in the merge request. Oh, the config file for this. So that's the actual YAML file, right? So that was back here. We want to look at this file. So there's a port mentioned on here, and this is really small, so I can't see everything. So it looks like it's mentioning 908 or 9081 and then port 80. It looks like that's the only port numbers I see listed here. So we wanted to go to the website and look at that. Okay, so is this what does it say? Navigate to the machine's IP address. So my machine's IP address is this. And then let's try 80, because 80 was mentioned in there too. No, that's not it. It was, let's try 9081. There we go, 9081. So that's the port. Did we need that? Is that an answer to a question? Let's see, I think that might be an answer to a question. What a long page with lots of reading. Okay, what port? 9081. Okay, what server is the malicious server running? We already saw that, it's Apache. Okay, what is the commit ID of the original code for the calendar site? So we're going to have to go back here and look at all of the commits. Whoops, I clicked on something wrong. Let's see, here's all the commits. I'm looking for the original commit for the site. They added the README. Here's the directory, and here's the index file. So I think it's either this one or this one, right? So this is the directory for the calendar site. But the original code is this HTML. It's here, but it says the calendar site. I'm going to try this one. Let's try this. No, it didn't like that. So updating this year's calendar, adding calendar. Maybe this is actually the adding the calendar. No, it doesn't like that. So, I mean, the original commit, I'm guessing these are the commit IDs. Ooh, well, some of these are not checked. So maybe that's the problem here. This one is a commit ID. Is that what we want? We want the commit ID. So what am I doing wrong? Checking to see if the calendar is ready. Merge branch testing, nothing to see here. Ready for prod. Okay, is ready for prod the right commit? No. Ready for staging, ready for production. Okay, well, to me that means it's ready. Apparently not. Ready for deployment, maybe that's it. None of this is the original code, apparently. Wow, we've tried a lot. Maybe it means like the first ever commit ID. Oh, well, that's a much longer commit ID. Maybe I'm typing in the wrong length. No, it's short. They want a short commit ID here. That's not it. Oh my gosh. So creating the directory, I have no idea. It's got to be one of these. I'm on the commits page. These are all the commits for the calendar. What is the commit ID for the original code of the Advent calendar site? So, I mean, there's 8 commits here. They don't have the check marks. So I would think that this one is it, but if you didn't have an index file, how's anybody going to find it? I think I already tried that one. I did. It doesn't work. So adding calendar images. No. Adding the calendar. Whoop, whoop. You would think, whoop, whoop. This is it. This is the one, right? No. Okay, so then we update a PNG. I wouldn't think that that's it. No. Updating this year's calendar, QR, meow meow. I'm beginning to wonder if I am looking at the wrong information altogether. No, that was it. Okay, so adding test deploy pipeline for calendar. That's apparently the real commit. I don't know why that one's any more real than all the other commits, but that's the right answer. All right, so then it says, if you enjoyed today's count, blah, blah, blah. Detective Frosteau believes it was an account takeover based on the activity. However, Tracy might have left some crumbs. So I think that maybe this is a side quest thing because there's no answer needed. You know, I already clicked on that one. Account takeover based on the activity. I didn't actually fix anything. You should now be able to see the commit history. Well, I saw the commit history before. The map is mapped to 9081 and the host public. Frostelino has Tracy McCready's scheme to damage the best festival's reputation by defacing the Advent calendar. You should now be able to see the commit history. I could see the commit history before. So that was kind of weird. Find a commit with the original code, which Del Lead should have added. He did. So this is the one that we found too. Okay. After clicking commit, you can select a view button on top right to copy its contents. Go back to repository, click file, and then click the edit button. So we're just at the end, they want us to edit the file. Correct the code and commit it, click commit to the job. Everything should go back to normal. To remediate any types of these attacks, we do several things. Prevent unauthorized repository changes. Artifact management, profile visualization, access control. Squad, well done team. We'll restore the Advent calendar and now continue celebrations for holiday season. All right. Well, we did everything. Cool. We answered all the questions, so I think we're done for today. Good job, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.